Welcome back to the channel. It's good to see you again. Today we're going to study Ecclesiastes 8, verses 1 through 17. If you've ever struggled with authority and understanding God's timing and why life just is the way it is and the injustices of life are confusing to you, this passage, these set of scriptures will speak directly to your heart. The teacher traditionally understood to be King Solomon gives us profound wisdom about navigating life's complexities with faith and discernment. Let's explore what it means to live wisely in an uncertain world. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss our Bible studies. Let's get into it. Part 1, the value of wisdom, verses 1 through 4. Who is like the wise? Who knows the explanation of things? A person's wisdom brightens their face and changes its hard appearance. Obey the king's command, I say, because you took an oath before God. Do not be in a hurry to leave the king's presence. Do not stand up for a bad cause, for he will do whatever he pleases. Since the king's word is supreme, who can say to him, "What are you doing?" Solomon starts by highlighting the transformative power of wisdom. Notice he says it brightens their face and softens the hard appearance. Wisdom doesn't just change how we think, it changes how we appear to others. It brings a certain peace and understanding that's visible. But then Solomon gives us practical advice about authority. Obey the king's command. In our modern context, this applies to governmental authorities, employers, church leaders, and other legitimate authorities in our lives. Why should we obey? Because we've taken an oath before God. And ultimately, our respect for authority stems from our reverence for God, who establishes all authority according to Romans 13:1. Part 2, timing and discernment, verses 5 through 8. Whoever obeys his command will come to no harm, and the wise heart will know the proper time and procedure. For there is a proper time and procedure for every matter, though a person may be weighed down by misery. Since no one knows the future, who can tell someone else what is to come? As no one has power over the wind to contain it, so no one has power over the day of their death. As no one is discharged in time of war, so wickedness will not release those who practice it. Here's where Solomon's wisdom gets really practical. He tells us that the wise heart will know the proper time and procedure. This is about discernment, knowing when to speak up and when to remain silent, when to act and when to wait. But Solomon is also realistic about our limitations. We don't know the future, we can't control the when, and we can't determine when we'll die. This should humble us and remind us that ultimately God is in control, beloved. The phrase "wickedness will not release those who practice it" reminds us that while we should generally obey authority, we're never called to participate in evil. There are times when civil disobedience becomes a moral imperative. Part 3, life's injustices, verses 9 through 14. All this I saw as I applied my mind to everything done under the sun. There is a time when a man lords it over others to his own hurt. Then, too, I saw the wicked buried, those who used to come and go from the holy place and receive praise in the city where they did this. This, too, is meaningless. When the sentence for a crime is not quickly executed, people's hearts are filled with schemes to do wrong. Although a wicked person who commits 100 crimes may live a long time, I know that it will go better with those who fear God, who are reverent before him. Yet because the wicked do not fear God, it will not go well with them, and their days will not lengthen like a shadow. There is something else meaningless that occurs on earth: the righteous who get what the wicked deserve, and the wicked who get what the righteous deserve. This, too, I say, is meaningless. Solomon observed something that troubles many of us. Life isn't always fair. Sometimes wicked people prosper, while righteous people suffer. Sometimes justice is delayed, and sometimes it seems absent altogether. But notice Solomon's faith statement in verse 12. I know that it will go better with those who fear God. Despite appearances, despite delays in justice, Solomon maintains his conviction that God sees all and will ultimately make things right. Amen. This doesn't mean we become passive about injustice. Rather, we work for justice while trusting God's ultimate sovereignty and timing. Part 4, enjoying life's simple pleasures, verses 15 through 17. So I commend the enjoyment of life, because there is nothing better for a person under the sun than to eat and drink and be glad. Then joy will accompany them in their toil all the days of the life God has given them under the sun. When I applied my mind to know wisdom and to observe the labor that is done on earth, people getting no sleep day or night, then I saw all that God has done. No one can comprehend what goes on under the sun. Despite all their efforts to search it out, no one can discover its meaning. Even if the wise claim they know, they cannot really comprehend it. After grappling with life's complexities and injustices, Solomon gives us beautiful, practical advice. Enjoy life's simple pleasures. Eat, drink, and be glad. Find joy in your daily work. This isn't escapism or hedonism, it's wisdom. When we can't understand everything, when justice seems delayed, when life feels overwhelming, we can still find God's gifts in the everyday moments. Solomon ends by acknowledging human limitations. Even the wisest among us cannot fully comprehend God's ways. This should lead us to humility and trust. Friends, Ecclesiastes 8 teaches us to live with wisdom, respect authority, while maintaining moral integrity. Trust God's timing even when we don't understand it, and find joy in life's simple pleasures. In our complex world, these ancient truths remain profoundly relevant. We may not understand everything, but we can trust the one who does. As always, thank you for watching. If you found anything I said helpful, please do consider commenting and liking and sharing this message. Thank you so much for returning, and I hope to see you again. As always, God bless you and keep the faith.